His teacher once said, no matter what you do, just work very hard and try to be the very best you can be at it.
Charlotte Deleste is here to introduce us to this month's top-notch teacher. Hello. Those are wise words.
Good afternoon.
Very, very wise. And this wise teacher just so happens to work at Pardeeville's middle and high schools. Meet the leader of the band, Dan Evans.
And every school deserves this. Every school needs something like this.
This is where the Pardeeville middle and high school bands will play come May in a brand spanking new performing arts auditorium.
Concerts in the gym is kind of like asking the basketball team to go play in the parking lot.
And a 1, 2, ready, and.
The gym is where they play now, under the direction of Dan Evans. Dan picked up the tuba in the 6th grade, which eventually led him to play with the National Guard Band and at UW-Madison under Mike Leckrone.
The best friends in the world came from my involvement in music.
Forming relationships through music hasn't changed a bit in his 17 years of teaching.
When you have a teacher or a student that is with you every day for, 7, 8 years or whatever it may be, that can really foster those relationships.
And when it comes to playing together, Dan says his students have what it takes to bring those musical notes to life.
To be a good musician, it takes a lot of emotion. Anybody can play notes eventually. They can play rhythms, they can play loud, they can play soft, but the best music you hear, or the best musicians you hear and songs you hear are because of the people putting their emotion.
Considering that he's had many of these high school musicians since the 5th grade, there's no doubt respect is a virtue played out in every practice.
It's something we have to demand, especially I feel that this is a team environment. Everybody needs to pull their own weight, but we can't accomplish things if we don't respect each other.
But just like a piece of music, the days of playing together as a group and in this gym will come to an end. But not if Dan has anything to say about it.
I always say, in their senior year when they graduate, I wish I could just flunk them all and just keep them here because, especially by their senior year, they've just made, they'll come up to me and say, you've made a big impact on me, but I don't think they quite fully understand how they impact me as well.
And Dan, congratulations. If you know of a top-notch teacher, let me know and nominate him or her at channel3000.com, and you will find the form under the Education tab. Now, the first concert at the new Performing Arts Auditorium is going to be coming up pretty soon. It'll be at the beginning of May. So before you know it, it will be here. Yeah, it's going to be like such a difference between playing in the gym to this 500-seat auditorium.
Wow. That sound a whole lot better.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic.
Congratulations to him and the school and everybody involved. Charlotte, thank you.
Thank you, Charlotte.